Will the Calgary Flames improve or decline in 2024 to 2025? Fan predictions analysis. The Flames Sunday census. Are the Flames set to improve or decline this season? As we look ahead to the 2024-25 NHL season, many analysts predicted that the Flames would find themselves among the bottom 5 to 10 teams in the league. Yet, in a surprising twist that caught the hockey community off guard, the Flames exceeded expectations, finishing in 15th place and contending for a playoff position right up until the final moments of the season. While the team has not made significant additions to their roster during the free agency period, there is excitement surrounding the anticipated debut of their promising prospect, Zayne Parekh. With the new season just around the corner, the burning question remains, will the Flames improve or regress? We reached out to our audience for their insights. Interested in participating in our Sunday census polls? We conduct these polls weekly on our Twitter account @WinColumnCGY, https twitter.com/WinColumnCGY. Be sure to follow us and feel free to suggest topics for future polls. We pose the following question to our readers. Better. Approximately 1/3 of our respondents on X are optimistic, believing that the Flames will perform better than last season. Despite the ongoing discussions about potential trades, key players have yet to be moved. If these core players remain intact and Zayne Parekh has a stellar rookie season, there's a real possibility that the Flames could secure a playoff berth. However, this optimistic outlook hinges on the younger players making significant strides, the top-paid athletes delivering productive seasons, and another strong performance from goaltender Dustin Wolf. Worse, conversely, a substantial number of fans argue that the Flames may have overachieved last year. The team faced considerable challenges in generating offense, and their defensive play was not particularly strong. Nevertheless, they managed to win more games than anticipated, largely thanks to the impressive goaltending of Dustin Wolf and the confidence the team had in their abilities. There were numerous instances where they found themselves trailing but managed to rally back. While this narrative is inspiring, it raises concerns about sustainability, especially if the team decides to trade Rasmus Andersson. Time will tell. If the Flames build on last season's success and continue to impress, could this prompt them to make further additions to their roster? Alternatively, if they struggle and end up with a top 5 to 10 draft pick, might they choose to fully commit to a rebuild and dismantle the current lineup? This is a pivotal moment for the franchise, and the decisions they make will undoubtedly shape their future. Calgary Flames 2025-26 season preview. Young stars ready to break through. In a revealing look inside the Calgary Flames, we see that the team is relying on their young talent, including Coronato, Zary, Wolf, and others, to help push for a return to the playoffs. General Manager Craig Conroy is sticking to his plan and allowing the Flames' young talent to develop, despite the temptation to sign a veteran free agent to expedite the process. The Flames fell just one win short of qualifying for the Stanley Cup playoffs last season and are looking to their young core to help them get over the line this season. Conroy emphasized the importance of sticking to the plan and not deviating just because other teams are signing players. He believes that this approach will provide more opportunities for the Flames' young players and create better competition. While the Flames will still be led by veteran forwards such as Nazem Kadri, Jonathan Huberdeau, Mikael Backlund, and Blake Coleman, as well as defensemen Mackenzie Weegar, Rasmus Andersson, and Joel Hanley, they will require some heavy lifting from their younger players. This includes 22-year-old forward Matt Coronato, who had 47 points, 24 goals, 23 assists in 77 games last season, 23-year-old forward Connor Zary, who had 27 points, 13 goals, 14 assists in 54 games, and 25-year-old Martin Pospisil with 25 points, 4 goals, 21 assists in 81 games. Goalie Dustin Wolf, 24, also put together a season worthy of his selection as a finalist for the Calder Trophy, awarded to the NHL Rookie of the Year. Wolf was 29-16-8 in 53 games with a 2.64 goals against average, .910 save percentage, and 3 shutouts. All 4 are expected to take another step this season, along with forwards Joel Farabee, 25, Morgan Frost, 26, and Adam Klapka, 24. And defensemen Kevin Ball, 25, and Braden Pahal, 25. Conroy emphasized the need for these young players to step up and provide more offense for the team. Calgary also has several prospects in its system looking to break through this season, including defenseman Zayne Parekh, who scored in his NHL debut and was selected number 9 in the 2024 NHL Draft, and forward Sam Morton, who also scored in his NHL debut and could battle for a roster spot after a strong season with Calgary of the American Hockey League. Conroy said, "There is going to be competition throughout the lineup this season, with the Flames looking to qualify for the playoffs for the first time since 2021-2022. He encouraged the younger players to take a spot, earn it, and never give it back, emphasizing that the Calgary Flames Fantasy Rankings 2025-26 Top 5 Players Projections. The Calgary Flames are poised to dominate not just the ice, but also fantasy hockey rosters in the 2025-26 season. And here's why. This team is hiding a treasure trove of high-impact fantasy assets, from battle-tested veterans to explosive young talents. But here's where it gets controversial. Should you really be prioritizing a defenseman over a top-tier forward? Let's dive into the numbers and uncover the hidden gems in this stacked lineup. Mackenzie Weegar, defenseman NHL.com projects 44 points for Weegar, and it's easy to see why. Last season, he joined an elite club of defensemen who cracked 40 points and 200 hits, a feat only Moritz Seider of the Red Wings matched. Weegar's power play prowess is a standout. His 21 PP points ranked 3rd on the Flames, and his goal-scoring ceiling is sky high. He netted 20 in 2023-24. But here's the twist. Rookie Zayne Parekh's arrival could dent his point total. Still, Weegar's consistency and two-way play make him a top 15 fantasy defenseman. Think of him as the Swiss Army knife of your roster. Reliable, adaptable, and always ready to surprise. 2. Nazem Kadri, forward. Kadri quietly shattered career highs in goals, 35, and shots, 279 last season, leading the Flames in both categories. He's a walking scoring machine, averaging over a point per game when healthy, 87 points in 71 games with the Avalanche in 2021-22. And let's not forget his 1.19 hits per game, because fantasy leagues love a player who can deliver both offense and physicality. Is Kadri a top 10 fantasy forward? Some might argue he's undervalued because of his age, but his production speaks louder than critics. 3. Dustin Wolf. Goalie Wolf's rookie season was nothing short of historic. 29 wins, a .910 save percentage, and 53 games played. He nearly won the Calder Trophy, finishing second to Montreal's Lane Hudson. For keeper and dynasty leads, Wolf is a must-have. His stats scream durability and reliability, 2 traits that fantasy managers crave. But here's the question. Can he maintain this level in a loaded Western Conference? If you're building for the future, Wolf is your answer. 4. Matt Coronato, forward. At just 22, Coronato is the Flames' breakout star. He tied for 3rd in team scoring, 47 points, and led in even-strength goals. Joining a defense core with Uyghur and Rasmus Andersson, 50-point season in 2021-22, Parekh's ceiling is through the roof. NHL.com ranks him in the top 50 for keeper leagues, and he's a fringe top 5 rookie pick. Will he live up to the hype? Only time will tell, but his potential is undeniable. Final thoughts. The Flames roster is a goldmine for fantasy managers, but where should you focus your draft capital? Is a defenseman like Uyghur more valuable than a forward like Kadri? And can Parekh justify a top 10 rookie pick? We'd love to hear your take in the comments. Are these rankings spot on, or do you see a different path to fantasy glory with the Flames? Share your thoughts and let the debate begin.